Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be more of like a casual get ready with me. My in-laws are in town so they can take care of my daughter while my husband and I can go out kind of like on a date. We're actually going to go to IKEA and do some shopping there. So anyway, the main feature of this get ready with me is the new Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics Deluxe Edition palette. So I don't know if a lot of you are aware, but she did release a palette with them like a couple years ago, and this is like the deluxe edition. So there's a few new shades in here, and I really wanted to go try it out and do a get ready with me. So if you're interested in watching my get ready with me with the Carli Bybel palette, please keep watching. Because this is kind of like a date, like I don't know how it should like a proper date. It's just like my husband and I going out, but I do want to have like kind of like a fuller coverage kind of look. So I'm definitely going to start off with some primer. As always, my go-to is this Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer by First Aid Beauty. It like kind of double acts as a moisturizer, and it kind of gives your skin like a nice sheen to it. I am oily, but I am not like super oily, so like the extra sheen doesn't bother me too much. I have a cough that's not going away. It's been like a week and a half now, so if my voice still sounds weird, please bear with me. So for concealer, I'm going to go with this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm in the shade Custard. I do have their Radiant Creamy Concealer here in the same shade, but I've been reaching for this one a lot more, mainly because I can just use my fingers and like blend it out that way. And it's a pretty matte concealer, so it's pretty perfect for like if you just want to go for a no foundation look. And it blends so well with just your fingers, which I really love about it. This was more of a matte concealer. I do want to brighten my under eyes a little bit more, so I'm going to go with this Radiant Creamy Concealer in the same shade Custard and just go under my eyes and kind of highlight my face. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender to blend that out. So the reason why we're going to IKEA today is because I kind of want to make over my house. It's been kind of a mess, and as you know, as your kids grow, they move on to like more and more toys. So like we haven't just been keeping up with my daughter's toy demands and like the space that she needs to play. So we decided to, well here, I don't know, maybe here I'll put like a picture of our living room before. But right now we're like undergoing kind of like, not a renovation, but more of like a redecoration. So hopefully at IKEA we can find some cool organization furniture or like shelves and stuff to help organize my daughter's toys and books, and then kind of have a more livable living space. After that project's done, I want to move on to the kitchen and kind of give that kind of like a makeover. So it's going to be, I think, a project that I am looking forward to for this summer, is just to kind of make this house a little bit, I don't know, up to date and like more in my style, because since my daughter is born, I just haven't had a chance to really focus on the house, but like focus on keeping her alive and, you know, fed and happy. So now that she's older, I can like focus my energy somewhere else. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but it's definitely the story of my life right now. Alright, I'm going to set everything, or I'm going to set my under eyes with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which is behind me. Oh. Kind of this middle, these two shades here, middle and the first one, to set my under eyes. I'm going to go over the rest of my face with another powder. So this is definitely a lot more full coverage than I'm used to. When I'm going to work, I usually just skip the I usually just stay with the the matte concealer, and I just set it with a translucent powder, but I'm being fancy today, so this is a lot more than I'm used to. Then to set like the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the bareMinerals BarePRO foundation in Golden Ivory. I'm going to do my brows really quick. I'm not going to talk over anything. But as you guys know, I'm going to use my Brow Wiz, and I'm probably going to dip into my newly purchased one, since this one is like really at its limits. I can't, yeah, there's like really nothing left. Now let's get on to the fun stuff now. So as I mentioned, I'm using the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. It has 21 shades. But I do want to set my eyelid using kind of this like bone color shade over here. So I'm going to use like a large blending brush to do so. And I'm going to take another blending brush. I'm going to take this shade right here. So this is kind of like more of a toned down brown with a hint of like red in it. So I'm just going to use that all over my crease. I'm going to use like a small tapered blending brush, and I'll pick up this this shade right next to it, so it's more of like a purpley tone than the first shade that I used on my crease, and I'm going to focus that like on the outer V and blend that with the first shade. I'm going to use a flat shader brush here, and I'm going to kind of mix these two shades over here to put all over my eyelid. That is so pretty. I don't know if I can use any other shades in this palette now. I do need a transition shade for the inner part of my eye, so I'm going to go with this color right here, the first one. It's kind of like a toned down peachy color, and I'm going to use a small tiny blending brush for that. Now I'm going to work on my lower lash line. I'm just going to take my favorite Luxie brush, which is this 231 small taper blending, and I'm going to take this shade here, the one that kind of used on my outer V, that purple mauve shade, all across my under eye. Now make sure to connect that with the outer part of this V to kind of create this kind of like uplifting look. About done with the eyes. I'm just going to add inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. And I'm going to go, for the inner corner, I'm going to go with this one right here. It's kind of a pink peach shimmer shade. And I'm going to use like a pencil brush to apply that. I think that like it has like a pink shimmer to it, so it definitely like matches the rest of my eye look. So I'm really digging it. Okay, and then for the brow bone highlight, I'm just gonna go with this highlight shade here. It's a lot less, like the pink is a lot more muted than this one I just applied in my inner corner. I'm gonna use another flat shader brush to apply it. So for mascara, I'm going to go with this Too Faced Better Than Sex, but before that, I'm going to curl them. It's going to be a really long process, so I'm probably going to cut this out. So hopefully my eyelashes can hold the curl, because I really like how this mascara looks. Now I'm just going to highlight my waterline using the Marc Jacobs Highliner to really emphasize my eyes. I'm going to get really close to the mirror, so this part will probably be cut out. So as I said, I was still sick. But I have been drinking lots of tea, which has been helping, in my now favorite new mug, which is the Disneyland Starbucks Collector's Edition. So I really love Starbucks and I really love Disneyland. So I had to get this mug. So hopefully when I go to Tokyo Disneyland this year, they have something similar, because I'll definitely buy it. My eyes are completely done. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to contour a bit and maybe contour my nose. I'm also going to contour my nose a bit because it is a special occasion. I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush, defining eye brush, but I like using it as a nose contour. I only got this for $1, so it's definitely... For $1, it is definitely a really good quality brush. So I'm just going to pick up the same shade I used to contour my cheeks and start kind of up here near my eyebrow and then just go down my nose. So this brush is very precise, which is really what I like to use for a nose contour. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. I'm going to use that highlighter shade here to kind of blend out that nose contour a little bit. It's not that harsh of a contour, it's just a little bit to kind of give definition around here. Anyway, next up is blush. I don't know if I'm going to go with this more like toned down blush or a highlighting kind of, or a more vibrant blush, or like a nude blush. I'm not sure yet. You know what, I'm going to go with a more mature looking blush. And I'm going to use my Luxie blush brush to apply it. Kind of like swiping down when I apply blush. Kind of go from this part of my cheek all the way up, kind of like following my contour line. I find that's like the best way for my face shape to apply blush. So it's not just like on the apples of my cheek, it's just like kind of like clown looking, kind of like a gradual blush. Okay, we're almost done. We just have highlight and lips. So for highlight, I'm going to go back to the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm going to use this one here, the same I use for my brow bone highlight. And I'm going to use my Luxie Precision Foundation. So anything like with a pointed tip that's kind of like fluffy would be perfect, I think. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to just kind of apply it like up and down. That is just one swipe of it. So that is pretty intense highlight. And I kind of like to bring it like above my brow, or like the arch of my brow, just slightly. I do get oily, so I don't want it to be too intense. And then with a pencil brush, I'm going to highlight, because I am going all out. I'm going to highlight a little bit of my nose and then my Cupid's bow. now all we have left are lips, and I'm kind of torn as to what to wear. I could always go nude, but I want to kind of change things up. Let's see, what about a deep red? That's too deep. What about Lumiere? So Lumiere kind of looks like a nude pink on like deep packaging, but it's really purple. So maybe that would go. I think I'll try that first. And I'm going to use the, I'm going to line my lips first to kind of give it a little more definition. Okay, I think Lumiere would be the perfect shade to tie together this look. I'm going to bring this with me as I travel because I know that I will definitely need touch-ups throughout the day. And I'm going to use the lippy sticks to go over the lip liner. Alright, so I kind of let my hair down a bit to kind of see how it all ties together. I think it looks really great. I really like kind of like the more purple pink tones in this makeup look. I think this will look, I think this is pretty appropriate for a date with my husband today. We are going to be busy though, so wish us luck in IKEA furniture shopping and all that. I will be trying to vlog that whole ordeal. It'll be my first time really vlogging, so we'll see how that goes, but I think it'll be fun to kind of see the whole process with how my living room looked before to after, which, you know, hopefully will be done by the end of next week. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this pretty long get ready with me. I try to open up a bit more, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload every single Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!